Good morning, everybody. Good morning, y'all. Come on in, come on in. I hope you guys are having a good day. So, yesterday, I posted a tweet from DDG on my community wall. And for those of you who don't know DDG, he is a well known YouTuber, live streamer, and he shares a son with Halle Bailey. Now, yesterday, he went on Twitter and he said, "Been fighting to see my son for months now. Shout out to all the dads who try their best to be there. This shit sucks." Now, here's the thing. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors between DDG and Halle, but what I do know is that DDG is an active father. We see him with his son all the time. In fact, I just saw him with his son a few days on live stream, and a few days before that, and a few days before that. And I say that to say he always has his son. So I was a little bit confused. So is Halle actually making it difficult for him to see their son? Or is this just one particular situation that has him upset? That's the real question. But the moment he took it to the internet, it became more about him trying to control the narrative, in my opinion. And listen, I said the same thing when Halle put him on blast before. I didn't agree with it then, and I don't agree with it now. Both of them know exactly how this internet shit works. The second he tweeted that, he knew, okay, the fans were going to go in on her, okay? He knew his fans were going to take his side, and he knew her fans were going to take her side. And the next thing you know, the whole internet is in a debate. The mother of his child is being dragged, and the father of her child is being dragged. Okay. Now, Halle hasn't said anything. Okay. There's two sides to every story, but Live Bites on Instagram did catch a 2-minute live stream from DDG, and he had a lot to say in those short 2 minutes. And I want y'all to, pay very close attention to what he said, because he said a lot. And I'm going to play what he said, and then I'll be back.
Give a fuck about hanging around no girls. I want to be around my son. I don't want to be on no blogs and no shit like that, nigga. I'm just trying to kick it. But I got to do shit like this. Now I got to go to court, do all this extra shit when it ain't even got to be like that, bro. But today was my last straw. I'm like, all right, cool. Y'all, if y'all was watching me stream yesterday, y'all know I'm like, all right, I wasn't even going to stream today. I'm like, I ain't streaming today. I'm going to be with my son. I planned my whole day to be with him. My whole day was around that. And then I get there and I'm kicked out of the crib, can't see him, whatever. Mind you, we have our own lives. Like, she got her own shit going on. I got my own shit going on in terms of who we fuck with. Like, we not together whatsoever. We not boyfriend and girlfriend. So it ain't got nothing to do with the content. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I've been dealing with this forever, where I feel like I'm a secondary parent. And I know a lot of dads out there go through this shit. Something going on in my life. I've been doing really good. I've been keeping my head down, just working, waking up every day, working, dealing with this shit on the same breath. Nobody will really know. And she got this fucking golden image that I've also protected. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to keep doing that because I'm a real nigga. But this shit is foul, bro. Like, if I want to come get my son, I should be able to get my son. Plain and simple. And I wasn't even coming to take him. Like, today, I wasn't even going to take him out because he's sick. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to just grab my son and go hang out with him downstairs. Me and her don't really speak like that. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to take my son, go hang out downstairs. Whoop. I'm getting kicked out. No. Because I don't get the chance to be a dad when I want to be a dad. Like, you think I don't give a fuck about hanging around no girls. I want to be around my son. I don't care to do girl content, whatever the fuck. That has nothing to do with anything that's work. That has nothing to do with me wanting to be around my son, like, whatsoever. I don't give a fuck who she fucking, who she talk to, who her nigga is, who she fucking filming movies with. I don't give a fuck. I care about my son. That's all I care about. Literally, that's all I care about. And when that's taken from me, she know that's the only way I get frustrated. That's the only way she can get under my skin, because I don't care what she does. We haven't been together. This might be a curveball to a lot of people, but me and her has not been together for a long time. A long time. Before that post, we've been not really together. We probably was on and off for a little bit. That's it. But further than that, we has not been together. This is the only thing that can bother me is with my son. Yeah, know I don't even bring her name up when I get on live. I get on live, I call her the mother of my child. I call her this and that, nothing but be respectful. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not finna sit here and get bullied behind closed doors over my son and I can't see him. Just not doing it, bro. But now I understand. Like I always said a little shit on the internet like, oh, I don't see how dads can't be in they son life and this and that. It be the mom, bro. It don't even be the dads for real. Like the dads want to be there.
And when people say be mindful of who you have kids with, this is exactly what they mean, because co-parenting can get real messy and it's not supposed to be. You are not supposed to be going through this with parenting. And sometimes we don't think about the long-term consequences, of a quick moment of pleasure, if you know what I mean. My mom used to always say that a quick moment of pleasure can cause you a lifetime of pain, honey. And this situation right here is a perfect example. If you and the other parent ain't even speaking and you getting kicked out of the crib, Houston, we have a problem. DDG, why were you kicked out of the crib? You didn't tell us why. Usually when a parent is kicked out of the crib, it's for a reason. But we don't know that, do we? Now, he also said they don't really speak, which is crazy because they were so in love. And now y'all are at a place where y'all can't even be in the same room. Y'all can't even speak. It's gotten that bad. That's crazy to me. And it's a hot mess. Now, he said they don't really speak. So why would he expect to just be able to chill at her place? And I think she's just setting boundaries, and that's completely fair. Y'all are not together. And just because you're the father of her child does not mean that you get to have unlimited access to her personal space as if you're grandfathered in or something. If your son is sick and you wasn't planning on taking him anywhere, then what exactly was the plan, sir? Sit in her house and kick it with the baby? No. Now, I can understand him wanting to be present, but that does not mean that Haley has to accommodate him in her own personal space. If you want more structured time with your child, then you need to work out some proper channels instead of making it seem like Haley is keeping you away from your son. Now, could Haley be the bitter, angry baby mama? Yes. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm thinking this is the one time a man doesn't get his way and all of a sudden she's keeping me from my son. You were just with your son a few days ago on live stream, but now you're on Twitter acting like you've been fighting to see your son for months. Which one is it? Because right now it's given I didn't get what I wanted today, so now I'm running to the internet. And you admitted that you wasn't even trying to take your son anywhere because he was sick. You wanted to chill at Haley's house, and she said no. And honestly, I don't blame her. Y'all are not together. So why would she let you sit in her space? That's not her keeping you from her child. That's her setting boundaries. And I don't feel as though she was wrong for that. And what makes this situation messy? The moment you posted that tweet, you knew what time it was. You knew your fans was going to drag the hell out of her. Just like when she put you on blast, her fans dragged the hell out of you. Well, she didn't necessarily put him on blast, but she was out of town and she found out that DDG had her son on live stream and she said she didn't like it. But he has been on live stream with his dad numerous times before. I think what happened is the fans kind of got in her ear and she spoke out about it. And that was it. But getting back to DDG, going to the internet is not going to fix this. The internet cannot fix this for you. There is no shortcuts. If she is preventing you from being a father to your son, take her ass to court. There's nothing we can do. Take her ass to court. And you running to the internet is it's counterproductive, because if the goal is to see your son, how is putting Haley on blast helping that? It's not, honestly. It really isn't. Um, to me, I think it's just creating more tension. But Holly, if you are the bitter baby mama because DDG has moved on, you dead ass wrong. There's a lot of women out here who would love to have a father like DDG for their child. And the fact that you're blocking him from seeing their son is wrong. Regardless of your feelings for him, he's still the child's father and he deserved to be in his life. No matter what went down between y'all two, the kid should come first. So, Haley, if that's what's really going on, you need to check yourself and do better. Okay, this isn't about you. This isn't about DDG anymore. It's about your son, and he should be the priority.